Good evening from Don Edwards Park here in Newark, Ohio. Today the Hamilton Joes will take on the Ohio Bison in Game 20 of their GLSCL summer season. Luke Westpoli, Sam Newcomb alongside Sam. The Joes extend their winning streak to 2 yesterday in a dominant win, 9-2 at the Ohio Marlins. And now today they've got a chance with some help from some other results around the league to potentially jump into first place in the South.
Yeah, the South Division is pretty bunched up right now, and it should get pretty interesting down the stretch of the season. But it should be test. All right, should be a fun one here tonight. The Ohio Bison are struggling though; they've lost 4 straight, but they look to get back on track and take down the Joes, who are playing really good baseball right now.
Yeah, the Bison are 11-7. They're riding a 4-game losing streak right now. Came into this week undefeated at Don Edwards Park, and now standing at a record of 6-4 at home. So they're obviously hungry for a win. They're still sitting in first place. Or no, they're not, rather. They're down the standings a little bit. I believe they're tied for first right now. But whatever the result may be, if the Joes are able to get a win in this game and the Cincinnati Steam were to lose their second game of the doubleheader against the Xenia Scouts, the Joes could jump into first place by a half game at the end of today.
Yeah, the Joes yesterday in their win, it was the first time between the Marlins and the Joes where it wasn't really an intense matchup. The Joes really controlled it from the very get-go, winning 9-2. They had 10 hits in that one, but they're going to take on a good pitcher in Timmerman today.
Yeah, they will. So let's take a look at the lineup. Speaking of players in the field, we'll start with the Joes bats. Batting first and playing center field, Logan Castleman. Batting second and playing right field, Harry Jackson. Batting third and playing second base, Cole Becker. In the cleanup spot is the DH, Sammy Sass. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Victor Valderrama. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Luke Arnold. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Leighton Banjoff. Batting eighth is Evan Ulrich, the catcher. And rounding out the lineup in the 9 spot is Garrett Staten at third base. On the mound for the Ohio Bison today is Josh Timmerman, number 5 in black, the freshman out of Wabash Valley College. Hometown is Blacklick, Ohio. He did not play for the Warriors this season.
Yeah, this is the first time Timmerman is pitching against the Joes this season. Joes 2-1 against the Bison. They played a doubleheader last week. Joes lost the first game 7-6 and won the second game 9-3. And then Bison came back to Foundation Field and the Joes dominated, winning 16-1, getting their first Mercy Rule victory this season.
First pitch is on the way to Logan Castleman, and it is inside for ball 1. Josh Timmerman has pitched in 3 games, started all 3 for the Bison this year, pitched 13 innings, given up 12 hits, 7 runs, 4 earned, with 6 walks and 14 strikeouts.
Should be interesting today. There's down the lines is 300 on each side, and then dead center's 380. Wonder if we'll see any home runs tonight.
The count is 2-0. It's a hitter's count to Logan Castleman. The pitch is up and in now for ball 3. So we'll see what Keegan Burney wants the Joes to do over there coaching third base. Burney is the acting head coach today. Tyler Thaman wasn't able to make the trip. The 3-0, and that catches the outside corner. So the first strike pitched in there from Timmerman, and now the count is 3-1 to Logan Castleman. The pitch, swing and a foul tip into the glove of Mitchell Smith behind the plate for the Bison, and so now the count has been worked full.
Timmerman 2-0 this season with a 2.76 ERA for the Bison.
Breaking ball that hung up there, Castleman reached out and got a piece, fouled it up and over the backstop.
He's making his 4th start on the season. He's pitched 13 total innings, has given up 12 hits in those 13 innings, has struck out 14 opposing batters.
The 3-2. Castleman grounds this one over to short. Nate Rush picks it up and fires over to first, and a nice scoop over there by Kenyon McWilliams, and that retires the first hitter in Logan Castleman.
Good job by Timmerman battling back on the mound after he threw 3 straight balls at Logan. On the 3-2, Logan grounds out for the first out of the inning. Bison looking for some revenge after their worst beating of the season, 16-1.
Harry Jackson comes to the plate now. Jackson leading this team in batting average, has been so good with the contact. Tries to lay a bunt down there, but just missed the ball. Was running over to first base, and the bat was just a little too high. He didn't pull it back, so that's strike 1. Jackson, rather, is batting .421 on the season. And no extra base hits. We talked to him about that in the pregame. He said he'll get one. He's hoping to get one today. He said he'll get one eventually. He said back at Lourdes, he hit 5 home runs this season, so not necessarily a guy who doesn't get extra bases. He reaches on this one and check swings. He went around. The count is 1-2. 1-2 pitch is outside. 2-2 the count now.
Yeah, Harry Jackson is batting over 400, and there's not a single guy in the Joes roster that's batting in the 300s. So you got Harry Jackson at the top, and then the bottom, the second best average is at 293 with Sammy Sass.
Yeah, you got some guys packed up near the upper 200s, but Harry Jackson is well ahead of them. 421 on the season, making his 13th appearance. He lifts this one up out to left, backtracking and making the catch. A couple feet short of the warning track is Ryan Callahan, and that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, we saw Harry hit one out in BP, but just got underneath that one to the left fielder.
It was carrying a little bit. It got a little deeper than initially I thought it would have. Wind is blowing from right to left field here today in Newark, Ohio, just outside Columbus. Cole Becker is the batter. He takes the first pitch on the outside half of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 offering is in there, strike two. So Becker watches two go by, and now he's down in the count. Cole batting .233 this year. Looks at that one. He's appeared in 12 games for the Joes, 10 hits across 43 at-bats. The 1-2 to Becker is a slider that curls outside. The count is 2-2. Here's the windup and pitch. And Becker thought about swinging at that one, decided not to, and it was down and away. So now the count has been worked full. We saw Castleman have it worked full after being up 3-0. This time Becker was down 0-2, and he's worked it full. The payoff pitch. This one is punched into shallow center. Coming over from second base is Adam Fallon. He'll make the play for the third out, and that will retire the side. The Joes go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. The home team bats will get their first chance at the plate when we return. You're listening to Joes Baseball on YouTube. ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio.
Back here for the bottom of the first from Don Edwards Park in Newark, Ohio. Joe's retired in order in the top of the inning. Tyler Horvat will lead things off for the Ohio Bison, playing center field in today's game. He showed bunt and pulled it back. First pitch was in the strike zone. Second one is popped up and out of play. We will go through their lineup in a second. Right now on the mound for the Joes is Sebastian Gongora out of Wright State. He'll deliver the 0-2. It's up and in.
Gongora last pitched Tuesday against the Steam down in Florence, went 3 innings, gave up no runs, no hits, 2 walks, and struck out 6 Steam batters, so a good day for him. But this time in the starting role for the second time this summer.
This one's popped up left side. Backtracking is Victor Valderrama. He'll make the catch. Sebastian is making, as you mentioned, his second start, his 7th appearance overall. Pitched 11 1/3 innings, giving up 8 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, walking 6 and striking out 17. That'll bring up the second batter, the left fielder Ryan Callahan. Batting third for the Bison will be the third baseman Nick Clark. The cleanup is the DH Nate Stone. Batting fifth is Canyon McWilliams, the first baseman. Sixth is Adam Fallon, the second baseman. Seventh is Galen Rutledge, the right fielder. Eighth is Mitchell Smith, and right is Nate Rush, the shortstop. And the first pitch in there to Callahan misses down and away for ball 1. Gongora from the windup delivers the 1-0, and it's fouled off to the right side out of play. So he will make his way back to the rubber. Ryan Callahan batting .222 this year, making his 16th appearance for the Bison. Appeared in all but 3 games for them this season. He watches strike 2 go by. Callahan out of Wright State. Pops this one up out of play on the right side. So we got a Wright State to Wright State connection here between Sebastian Gongora and Ryan Callahan at the plate.
Yeah, a lot of Wright State guys
Yeah, a lot
in the GLSCL. Especially, we have, 3 on the Joes?
Yeah, a lot of them. We talked to Ryan Finnerty on the JoeCast. I believe it was in week 2 as a swing and a miss retires Callahan for the second out of the inning. Yeah, we talked to Ryan Finnerty, Joe's assistant coach, and the guy who really recruits most of these guys to play for the Joes during the summer, and he said the first team we talked to is Wright State. You see how many guys Wright State can give you, and that's kind of what you build your team around. And the Joes have all kinds of guys from the Raiders this season. Wright State has really built a good program. They're quickly becoming one of the premier mid-major baseball schools in the country.
Yeah, they made it to the Knoxville Super Regionals, or just regular regionals, and had the first game won as a 4 seed over Tennessee, who ended up making it to the College World Series. Was leading 8-5 in the 9th inning, and then gave up the walk-off grand slam. Tough way to lose to, and then they ended up losing the next day. But yeah, tough way to end your season.
Yeah, it was a tough way to end the season for the Raiders, but they were dominant in the Horizon League as they have been for the past couple of years. Nick Clark is the batter. The count is 1-2 to him. Clark out of Miami University. The 1-2 is up high. From Willowick, Ohio, batted .111 for the Redhawks this year, just 18 at-bats. The 2-2. This one's foul tipped back to the fence behind home plate. We got 10 RBI, just tied for second on the team rather. He swings and chops this one over the first. So the count is 2-2 with 2 away here.
Yeah, the 3-4 batters in the lineup for the Bison are really deadly. Nick Clark batting .319, who's batting right now, and then Nate Stone, who's on deck, batting .395.
Stone is DHing today. This one is popped up towards the Bison bullpen, and it will get out of play on that left side.
Overall, Clark and Stone are combined 7 for 15 against Joe's pitching in the 3 games thus far.
They've been mainstays in this Bison lineup all year long. The 2-2 is on its way. Swing and a miss. That'll retire the side. Sebastian Gongora gets 2 strikeouts in the inning. And just like we saw on the top, we get in the bottom. 1, 2, 3. The Bison go down. So we head to the second. No score here from Newark. You're listening to Hamilton Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site to learn more about Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home at browndawsonflick.com. A proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513-268-5164, or you can also contact us online at carefreeheatingandcoolingco.com.
Joe's fans, Chatterbox Sports is your home for high school sports all across Butler County. For live events, exclusive interviews, podcasts, photos, and more, visit chatterboxsports.com. Also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at cboxsports.
Back for inning number 2 here from Don Edwards Park. No score between the Hamilton Joes and the Ohio Bison. Sammy Sass, the cleanup hitter, will lead things off for the Joes. He takes a big hack at the first pitch and misses for strike 1. Sass is second on the team in average, just below 300 right now at 293. 3 doubles and a home run to his name. He hit one out at Y'all's Ballpark earlier this week.
Had a good day yesterday, went 2 for 4.
Sammy's parents are in attendance today. His dad was in attendance yesterday. He's a Columbus native from Upper Arlington, suburban Columbus area. He fouls this one off left side. And he plays his college ball at Wright State. Was a first-team All-Horizon League selection this year as a COVID freshman. And the 0-2 is fouled off the end of the bat towards the Joes dugout. So the count stays at 0-2 here. Victor Valderrama has moved all the way up to the 5 spot in today's game, playing in left field. The 0-2 pitch. This one hacked right side, or left side rather, to short. It's a tough play over to first, and not able to scoop that one up was Kenyon McWilliams. I don't know if he was able to, if he would have been able to make that play in time, regardless of if he was able to hold on. But nonetheless, Sammy Sass with an infield single. So that brings up Victor Valderrama, the left fielder out of Rutgers.
Now, Victor Valderrama.
Victor is making just his 10th appearance for the Joes this season. Had to take some time off due to some injury, but batting .233 in the games he has played. He also was a walk-off hero earlier in the year against the Ohio Marlins back at Foundation Field. Pitch to Victor is a breaking ball up high. So the count is 1-1 now. Joes are looking to move up to an even 500 on the road. 3-4 right now, but on a they have 2 road wins this week. And they will play on the road again to round out the week tomorrow at Y'all's Ballpark down in Florence against the Cincinnati Steam. The 1-2 pitch is up high for ball 2.
See if the Joes can strike first. Sass getting on with the leadoff single.
Sass is held put over there at first. The 2-2 is grounded over third base side. This could be 2. They get the lead. They go over to first, and they get him 2. 5-4-3 double play for the Ohio Bison, and just like that, there's 2 outs in the inning. Luke Arnold will come up with the bases cleared.
Can't get more routine than that.
Yeah, that play was just thrown around the horn. There wasn't too much nuance to that. Clark to Fallon to McWilliams, and that was an easy double play for the Bison to turn. First pitch to Luke Arnold is inside for ball 1. So the Joes get the first hit of today's game by way of Sammy Sass's infield single, but now he's been since wiped from the base paths. 2-0 the count to Arnold. The wind up and pitch from Timmerman, and that one catches the outside corner for strike 1. Quickly, the 2-1 offering. This one hangs, but Arnold isn't able to square it up. He fouls it off.
Arnold batting .275 on the year with 10 RBIs on the season.
He's worked 11 walks, which is second on the team only to Logan Castleman, and leads the team in RBI. But he swings and misses at the pitch down and outside, and so that'll be the first strikeout of the game from Josh Timmerman, and more importantly, it will end the top of the second. So Josh Timmerman faces the minimum. He gives up a hit, but a 5-4-3 double play clears the Joes of base runners, and he gives up no runs here in this top of the second. So we'll head to the bottom of the inning. Still no score here from Don Edwards Park.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joes game, do yourself a favor and get yourself an ice-cold Coke. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank? First Financial Bank is the perfect fit because they put you first. Their 3 goals is to stay flexible to serve your needs, invest in the community financially and personally, and they tailor their services to your needs. First Financial Bank. When it comes to managing your money, they make it easy, fast, and secure.
Back here from Don Edwards Park, Nate Stone's the leadoff hitter for the Ohio Bison, tied with the Hamilton Joes 0-0 after 1.5 innings. We're here on the bottom of the second. Luke West-Pulley, Sam Newcomb alongside. Swing and a miss on that one from Stone. So I believe the count is 1-1 now. Stone will hold time. And now he'll get the pitch from Gongora. It's inside, but he's going to take a swing, and it was actually 0-2, so that'll send him back to the dugout with a strikeout. 3rd K of the day for Sebastian Gongora. Good start for him. Canyon McWilliams comes to the plate now.
Yeah, Gongora is really settling into today's game. That's his 3rd strikeout in just his 4 batters faced. He's starting today where he left off down in Florence when he went 3 innings and didn't allow a hit or run.
Last game he started was a tough one. It was a loss against the Richmond Jazz. But he's looking pretty solid in his second start tonight. Canyon McWilliams out of Shaker Heights, Ohio is the batter. And he fouls this one off left side. Was almost caught by a fan over there on the left side bleachers down the 3rd baseline.
Yeah, right in his hands, and he just dropped it.
No glove, and that ball comes screaming hot. That's a tough play. This one, slow roller over to third. It is sent over to first, and the play is made. Garrett Staten with a nice throw there, and there's 2 outs.
Nice play there from Staten, but McWilliams doesn't have the greatest speed, and Staten needs to charge in on that one, especially against faster runners, because a faster player than McWilliams beats that out, because it seems like Staten waited on it a little too long. We saw that yesterday from the Marlins defenders in the infield with the grass. It just ate up the ball, and a lot of the Marlins players just let it come to them, and Joes were able to beat it out for infield singles.
Yeah, the Joe's home stadium, Foundation Field, is all turf. Here at Don Edwards Park, like it was yesterday, it's grass and dirt, and so that ball gets eaten up when it's just rolled on that infield grass. That's exactly what happened there, and yeah, Staten was able to make the play in the nick of time. 0-2 the count to Adam Fallon, and he swings and misses a 3-pitch strikeout. 4 strikeouts across 2 innings for Sebastian Gongora, and that'll retire the side. So through 2 innings, no score here from Newark. You're listening to Hamilton Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
Curious and leave inspired. The Fitton Center for Creative Arts isn't just a building, it's an experience. We are a nonprofit community arts organization that has been a part of the Hamilton community for over 20 years. Visit us soon to see what we have to offer. Learn something new in one of our art classes or workshops that are open to students of all ages. Be enthralled by extraordinary musicians, actors, and dancers at one of our live performances. Stroll through our remarkable art galleries or reserve one of our diverse venues for your special event. Become a part of the Fitton Center and redefine the way you experience the arts in Hamilton.
Kettering Health Hamilton at Fort Hamilton Hospital, founded in 1929, is dedicated to providing Butler County with community-focused health care. With skilled specialists and cutting-edge technology, they feature advanced wound care, emergency care with a Level 3 trauma center, heart and vascular care, maternity care, and orthopedics and joint replacement. Visit them at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton or give them a call at 513-867-2000 for all of your healthcare needs.
4-Star Mechanical is your one-stop shop for all things heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. With over 100 combined years of industry-specific experience, they're equipped with the design and job site knowledge to complete every project from concept to routine maintenance. Call them at 513-737-1008.
Josh Timmerman back for his 3rd inning of work here. He's faced the minimum despite giving up 1 hit and held the Joes scoreless. So the top of the 3rd on the way. And Leighton Banjoff takes the first pitch high in the air to foul territory, and it will, luckily for him, get out of play. Looked like Nick Clark might have been able to come over and make that play the way he was tracking that, but it just pushed foul. Maybe the wind. The wind is blowing right to left. Push that out of play. The 0-1 to Banjoff is a slider that comes outside. Banjoff batting .222 in 9 games for the Joes this year. He's struggled a little bit lately after a good start. Breaking ball is in there. And so now he faces a 1-2. The pitch from Timmerman is on its way. Banjoff reaches out for this one. It's a shot into right, and it'll get down for a base hit. He's going to take a long turnaround first, but it'll decide to hold put. Leighton Banjoff on the 1-2 pitch. Gets in there with a single. It's the 2nd hit of the day for the Joes, 2nd leadoff hit of the game, and now Evan Ulrich comes to the plate.
Yeah, let's see if the Joes can take advantage of another guy reaching base to lead things off the inning. Sass did it in the 2nd, but then Valderrama followed with the 5-4-3 double play. Ulrich's been swinging the bat well as of late.
Also, like Banjoff, batting .222. That's come up a little bit since his past performances.
Ulrich in his last game, he played against the Scouts. Went 2 for 3 in that one with an RBI single with 2 outs, 2 strikes in that 3rd inning. Joes would end up scoring 2 more in that inning to win. And that was their only 3 runs of the game.
Yeah, that's been an issue for the Joes this season. They're able to get the offense going in 1 or 2 innings, but not much else. They're looking for their first runs here in the top of the third. The 1-0 to Ulrich. He hits this one up the middle. Double play ball. They get the lead runner over to first. The throw is slightly offline, but McWilliams is still able to reach out and grab it. That's the second double play of the game, and Timmerman has still faced the minimum here through 2 2/3.
Yeah, second double play ball for the Bison. It's been right after a leadoff single from the Joes in both the second and this inning here in the third.
Garrett Staten comes up now. First pitch to him is low for ball 1. Staten is batting .256. And the 1-0 also misses, so now he's ahead 2-0 the count. Top of the order, and Logan Castleman's on deck if Staten will get on base. The 2-0. And that's a nice slider outside corner for strike 1.
Staten batting .256 on the season. Trying to get the Joes going here, maybe a 2-out rally.
Here comes the next pitch on the way. It's a breaking ball, and he swings and misses at that one on the 2-2. And that will end the inning. So a similar inning to what we saw in the second. A single, a double play, and then a strikeout. Exactly how it played out in the second, that's how it plays out in the third. Through 2.5 innings, still no score here from Newark. We'll be back with the home half. You're listening to Hamilton Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
If you're looking for an industry leader in all things related to windows and doors, look no further than L.E. Schofield Window and Door Co. With over 7 decades of experience in providing window and door repair and replacement services, as well as glass, screens, and other products, you can count on them to get the job done right the first time around. Call them today at 513-863-8932.
Woman-owned and family-operated, M&G Body Shop has a honest and dependable staff that has over 30 years of experience bringing cars back to life. M&G Body Shop can get your car back safely on the road, providing a wide variety of services including bodywork, frame adjustment, painting, total loss evaluation, window and glass repair, collision repair, alignment, insurance claim reports, and paintless dent repair, and more. Visit M&G Body Shop at 12018 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati, or call them up at 513-851-9056.
Are your clothes still dirty after going through
Sebastian Gongora back on the bump for the Joes. No score here between them and the Bison. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Galen Rutledge will come to the plate for the Bison. A transfer to Bethune-Cookman, originally from Southwest Tennessee Community College. Hometown is Hendersonville, Tennessee. Had a tough year, batted .089. Back in college ball, batted .182 thus far for the Bison. He takes a first pitch strike. Next pitch on the way off the end of the bat. This is a shallow pop-up to right field. Harry Jackson's there to make the play.
Sebastian looking really good. Now starting his third inning, has already struck out 4 Bison batters. They've had no answer for him.
He is yet to allow a hit. He's given up 2 flyouts, 1 ground out, and struck out 4 in the 7 batters that he's faced to this point. Mitchell Smith, the catcher, comes to the plate now. First pitch is grounded off the handle of the bat, third base side, foul. Mitchell, one of the better hitters on this Bison team, .298 across 15 games this year.
In the 16-1 win over the Bison, the Joes only gave up 3 hits in that one.
And this one goes off the handle of the bat the other way to the right side, foul. Smith out of Columbia State Community College, transferred there from Ohio State, originally from Pickerington, Ohio, just outside Columbus. The 0-2, swing and a miss. That's another strikeout for Sebastian Gongora. Counted for number 5. That brings up the bottom of the order in Nate Rush.
And back when the Bison and Joes played a doubleheader, game 2 of that doubleheader, the Bison only had 1 hit entering the 7th and final inning of that game, and then they ended up getting 3 hits against Colby Haynes. But they've struggled to hit the ball against Joe's pitching, just like everyone in the South has this year.
Joe's leading the South Division, leading the entire GLSCL with a 2.93 ERA. That's something that the coaching staff is very proud of. Nate Rush takes the first pitch for a ball and fouls this one off left side. They have a tremendous lead atop the ERA standings in the GLSCL right now.
Yeah, the Joes are sitting at 2.93, and then pretty sure second place is 4 point something.
Yeah, they're the only sub-4 team. They're the only sub-3 team in the entire league. This one's grounded over to second. Cole Becker makes the play. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down once more. Sebastian Gongora faced the minimum through 3. We head to the 4th. No score here from Newark.
Through the wash. Is your fridge failing to keep things cold? Pay Appliance Service offers superior home appliance repair in Hamilton, Ohio, so you can get on with your day-to-day activities. They are a family-owned company offering fast and reliable appliance repairs. Their skilled service technicians work on a wide variety of brands and home appliances, providing quality repairs on everything from dishwashers to microwaves. Go to their location at 780 South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard or contact them at 513-285-3519.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto is your car's home for all of its needs. Whether you just need a quick oil change, a repair, or you're in the market for new tires, Pfefferly will get it done with professionalism and honesty. And with convenient locations in both Fairfield and Hamilton, there's always a place nearby.
Planet Fitness strives to create a workout environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. That's why at Planet Fitness Hamilton, Ohio, we take care to make sure our club is clean and welcoming, our staff is friendly, and our certified trainers are ready to help. Whether you're a first-time gym user or a fitness veteran, you'll always have a home in our judgment-free zone.
Queen City Hospice is your local
Top of the order up for the Joes, Logan Castleman here in the 4th. He takes the first pitch hard to the third base side, but a nice play over there by Nick Clark to keep that one in front and fire it over to first. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Should be noted that the Bison have faced the minimum despite giving up 2 hits.
Just about to say, both pitchers have faced the minimum amount of batters in today's game thus far, through 3 innings.
First pitch misses outside to Harry Jackson. And now he takes this one to the left side, and it'll be through for a base hit. Do you expect anything different? He doesn't get a hit in the first, so he says, I have to get a hit in the second time I'm up, right?
Yeah, I guess so. According to his average, he about 50% of the time he gets on base via a single.
So that's another single to Harry Jackson's name. Once again, we talked to him in the pregame, and he said that he's never really been that type of guy, but he's just batting that way for the Joes this year. Said his coach back at Lord's was surprised that he is hitting so many singles, but he said he's still glad to contribute in that way. He did hint at possibly hitting one out, though, today, so we'll have to wait later in the game for that, as he's only aboard with a single right now, but keep an eye out for Harry Jackson at the plate. Cole Becker is the batter. Jackson leaning, and he tripped and fell on his way over there, but he gets back up. The throw is up high, and he's able to get in there to second base.
Yeah, right when he turned on the Jets, he kind of tripped, but he was able to gather himself, get his feet underneath him, and swipe second. So a runner in scoring position for the Joes. First time they've had a runner reach second base, and let's see if Cole Becker can send him home with the base hit.
The count is 2-0. He's in a good position here at the plate. Batting from the righty box. The pitch from Timmerman. It was down and away, and Becker took a low swing at it and lifted it out of play. Becker faces the 2-1 now.
Becker's 1 for 8 against against Bison pitching this year.
Two-1 breaking ball that never came down. It's up high, 3-1 now to Becker. It's confusing, isn't it? Two teams with the same different locations, but the same name for their location, Ohio. All the teams in the South except one based in Ohio. Becker takes the 3-1 and sails it out to center. Jackson was halfway to third. He's going to have to return there. Tyler Horvat made the catch.
Hit hard, but just hung up in the air too long. And Horvat was able to track that one down in the left center gap.
Harry Jackson thought that one was potentially going to get down in the gap, and so he started running to third, but then he had to hold up and turn on the Jets back the other way to return to second. So he wasn't able to advance on that. It would have been a close play, maybe if he even decided to advance on the tag anyway. But now there's 2 outs with a runner in scoring position for Sammy Sass. Good breaking ball there from Timmerman for strike 1.
This is the guy you want up at the plate with 2 outs and a runner on in scoring position. Sass has been swinging the bat pretty good. Already has a single in tonight's game.
The 0-1 pitch is outside. Yes, Sass had that one hit hard to Nate Rush at short. It was deep in the infield, and he was able to get in there with this infield single. The 1-1 count. Breaking ball just barely didn't get down enough, so the count is 2-1. See if Sass can take one hard now that he's ahead in the count. The 2-1. Here it comes. And Sass swings at one in the dirt. Harry Jackson's going to go. The throw over to third is not in time. That ball bounced and kind of ricocheted a little bit to Mitchell Smith's right, so he had to stand up and take a couple steps. I don't think he expected Harry Jackson to try and take third on that, but he did. So the throw was just barely not in time. Harry Jackson taking the risk there, and now a hit will score a run. He's on third. The 2-2 count to Sass. He grounds this one short side. The throw over to first, and the play is made. So that'll end the inning. The Joes threatening, but they're not able to push a run across. Harry Jackson with the single gets all the way to third, and that's where he will stay when we end the top of the 4th. So we will go to the bottom of the inning. Still no score here from Newark. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Independently owned and operated center that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. We understand that our staff is the most important aspect of our organization, and that is why we hire only the most qualified and compassionate individuals in the industry. This is why our care is second to none.
Get ready, Joes fans. Raising Cane's is coming to Hamilton. Opening June 29th at 1479 Main Street, you can enjoy the world-famous flavor of Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Can't wait? Head down to Fairfield, where there's a Cane's located at 5120 Dixie Highway that can satisfy all your cravings right now. Raising Cane's is a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Hungry Joe's fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the
3 hits in the game for the Joes, but they're not able to push anyone past third base. Harry Jackson got the farthest of any Joes base runner thus far, but he was stranded on the left side. So our game still remains 0-0. Top of the order up in the bottom of the 4th, rather, for the Ohio Bison. Tyler Horvat swings and misses at the off-speed first pitch from Sebastian Gongora. Now he chops this one off the handle of the bat. Slow roller over to second. Becker makes the play in the nick of time. So this infield grass really eats up those ground balls, and That one was off the handle of the bat. Did not have a lot of speed on it, but
The left fielder, number 8.
I thought it might have broken his bat. Sounded like it did.
it might have. That was definitely possible, as it really just did not have a whole lot of pop on it as it rolled over to Cole Becker, and he had to hurry a little more than he probably would on a routine ground ball over there at second. First pitch breaking ball to Ryan Callahan's a good one. Outside corner for strike one. Callahan struck out back in the first inning. It's his only at-bat of this game. This one gets by Evan Ulrich to the backstop for ball one. This game has moved rather quickly here in Newark. As we're already in the bottom of the fourth. This one lined to the right side, and it gets just over the head of Leighton Banjoff. All the way to the right side fence, and making his way over to second is Ryan Callahan. That's the first hit of the game for the Ohio Bison, and it puts a runner in scoring position with one out.
Yep, he just threw his hands at it, went the opposite way with it. Just over the mid of Banjoff over at first base. Couldn't leap high enough to snag that one.
Number 14, Nick.
And now you go. Gongor's going to have to go through the meat of the order again, but he did a good job last time against the 3-4 hitters, struck out Clark and Stone.
Clark ended the first inning. Stone led off the second. But now, barring something crazy happening, Sebastian Gongora is probably going to have to face them both in the same inning.
Nice bat here from Nick Clark.
Yeah, he's got the America bat. Was just going to comment on that. The barrel's got the stars and the blue, and the handle's got the stripes. I don't know if you can see that on the broadcast, but it's a nice one.
Talk about a nice one. That was a nice breaking ball.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike two from Gongora. A lot of opposing teams have cool bats. I guess the Joes just are business-like. All their bats are wood-colored or black. Maybe someone would get a lime green one or something like that. Something crazy later in the year if they break one. The 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. And so that moves the count to 1-2 now. Nick Clark, once again, second on the team in average, has 10 RBI this year. Tied for second in that category. The 1-2 pitch is high and in. Ball two. Count even at 2 apiece. Sebastian Gongora is going to walk to the back of the mound and look over at second. Now he will set back on the rubber. He gets his pitch, and now comes set. The 2-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Evan Ulrich. That'll retire Nick Clark. Gets his second strikeout of the game. And it is strikeout number 6 for Sebastian Gongora. Nate Stone comes to the plate with 2 outs now.
Number 36, Nate Stone.
As we also mentioned already, Nate Stone struck out back in the second inning. Stone batting .395, and he's got some power too. 5 doubles, a triple, and a home run to his name this season. Leads the team with 11 RBI.
Nice curveball there from Gongora. Started it in on the hip to the left-handed batter, Stone. Found the strike zone.
So the 0-1 pitch is on its way, and this one popped up and out of play to our left. So Stone falls behind 0-2. Sebastian Gongora gives up an extra base hit. It's his first hit he's given up of the game here in this 4th inning, but now he's 1 strike away from escaping from the stretch. Here comes the 0-2. Breaking ball, and that one was flirting with the inside corner, but just wasn't able to get there. 1-2 the count now. Gongora gets his pitch and fires. This one lined right side, but Harry Jackson will only have to take a couple steps to his right before he's able to make that catch. So that'll retire the side. Gongora faces 4 here. He retires 3. And that'll end things here in the 4th inning. So we've got no score through 4. We'll head to the top of the 5th. The Joes looking to break the ice here from Don Edwards Park in Newark, Ohio. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Hungry Joes fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the Hamilton Joes game. Order a pizza that was voted #1 best pizza in Butler County, or order one of their famous Italian steak sandwiches at Richard's Pizza, located on 417 Main Street. You can order online or stop by Richard's Pizza for your next delicious meal.
The Robinson Fence Company of Hamilton has been serving the community for over 27 years. Receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they have been Hamilton's top choice for gating and fencing needs. Give them a visit at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-867-0080. At Smoothie King Fairfield, we believe in helping each guest meet their health and fitness goals. That's why our ingredients are chosen carefully, and every one of our blends is crafted purposefully so you can rule the day. We can find the perfect blend for you with whole non-GMO fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. We're ready to serve you a healthy meal on the go with contactless pickup and delivery options. Visit us at 8744 Michael Lane in Fairfield, Ohio, or give us a call at 513-829-0824. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose.
Victor Valderrama will lead things off for the Joes here in the top of the 5th inning. They haven't been able to get any runs through thus far. 0-0 our score between the Ohio Bison and the Hamilton Joes. First pitch, and it's a curveball that gets a piece of Victor Valderrama. So 1 pitch and a base runner now for the Joes. Victor advances over to first after grounding into a double play in the 2nd, and now that brings up Luke Arnold. He's got some pop.
I think Victor Valderrama, that's like his 2nd time where he's been barely clipped.
Yeah, I was going to say, that one didn't even look like it really hit him because Victor kind of turned away from it to try and get out of the way, and I thought that he did get out of the way, but it must have just got a piece of his jersey or something because home plate umpire Clark Husky sent him over to first. First pitch to Arnold is down and away for ball 1.
3rd time tonight where the Joes have had the leadoff man on. Still scoreless, though, here.
It was only in the last inning that they were able to get a runner past first. Harry Jackson stole 2nd and 3rd, but then was stranded to end the inning after Sammy Sass grounded out to short. 1-0 is the count. Valderrama goes. It's a hit and run. This one's lined to straightaway center. Horvat had to make the play and now throws over to first. And it was a little closer than I think Victor Valderrama expected, as he was all the way pretty much at second base when that catch was made because Horvat was running back. He maybe thought it would get over his head, but he was able to run about 85 feet back to first base in time. So Horvat almost with the hero double play out there in center.
Quick final score update in the South Division. Steam win Game 2 of the doubleheader against the Scouts 6-2, and then the Jazz beat the Marlins 4-0.
So that means that the Joes will not be able to advance into first tonight, but they do play the Steam tomorrow. This one's lined to the exact same spot as last time by Leighton Banjoff, and this time the catch made again by Tyler Horvat. Valderrama learns his lesson, only took a couple steps off first before going back.
Joes are barreling up the baseball right now, but right at Bison defenders out in the field. The Joes have only struck out twice tonight.
Evan Ulrich comes in, yeah. Acting head coach for today, Keegan Burney, yesterday said he's never seen a team hit the ball so well and not get hits like the Joes have this season. Valderrama heads over to second. The throw is not in time. He said they just can't seem to find holes. He's never seen a team just hit so many line drives that just seem to be magneted straight to defenders.
Maybe that will change here in the second half of the season.
Yeah, the Joes don't strike out a whole lot. They're able to connect, but it's a lot of ground outs, pop outs, fly outs, whatever you want to call it. They're just getting retired in other ways. 2-0 is the count to Evan Ulrich. Now he's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Evan grounded into a 6-4-3 double play back in the third inning to wipe Leighton Banjoff off the base paths. The 2-0 pitch is up high. So 3-0 the count. The Joes dugout voices their approval for their man at the plate, Evan Ulrich. We'll see what he does with this 3-0 pitch. Joes got the green light yesterday a couple times in the game against the Marlins. See if they get it here. The 3-0. Ulrich thought about it, decided to hold up, and that one was in the strike zone. So now the count is 3-1. From the stretch. The pitch is outside, and Ulrich will advance over to first with a walk. So now first and second for the bottom of the order. Garrett Staten comes to the plate.
See if Staten can have a big at-bat here and break the seal on this one. Staten struck out swinging back in the third inning. Batting .256 on the season for the Joes.
The first pitch to Staten's a fastball that he takes straight up the middle. It's in there for a base hit. And now it gets by Horvat in center. Valderrama will score easily. Coming in from third is Evan Ulrich, and going over to third is Garrett Staten. So it's a single with an error, 2-run score, and the Joes have the lead here in the fifth.
Yeah, Horvat was trying to play down a hop to try to maybe get Valderrama at home at the plate, but it went under his mitt all the way to the fence, 380 feet out, and then Staten turned on the Jets. He's in at third base. And the Joes maybe are not done yet here in this inning.
Yeah, good heads-up base running there from the Joes. Valderrama was headed for home anyway. It was going to be a close play, but he ended up scoring easily. And then a good job by Ulrich to come home, and a good job from Garrett Staten to keep the head up and see that ball got by Horvat in center, make it all the way to third standing up.
Yeah, I think Valderrama was going to score pretty easily, but after that error, the Joes were able to get another run out of it. After Ulrich came to score all the way from first base.
The first pitch was low. The second pitch was on the low outside corner of the strike zone. So 1-1 is the count to the leadoff man, Logan Castleman, 0 for 2 in today's game. Next pitch is in the dirt. Castleman digs back in. Logan leads the GLSCL and runs with 22. That is double anyone else on the team. He takes a look at strike 2.
Let's see if he can drive a run in this time and this at-bat.
Logan's only got 6 RBI, which is kind of low considering how much he's hit the ball this year. But he drives this one out to left field, going way back. That is a no-doubter straight off the bat from Logan Castleman.
That was crushed. I mean, down the line, it's only 300 feet. Logan Castleman probably hits that one out at Foundation Field and probably any other ballpark in the South Division as well.
That ball was absolutely crushed out to left. Logan Castleman goes deep with a 2-run shot, and that extends the lead. It doubles it for the Joes. It's 4-0, and now we're going to get a mound visit here with 2 away.
Logan Castleman's second home run of the season. Hit one out earlier this week at McBride Stadium. It was more of like a line drive that hit off the scoreboard over there.
Yeah, I was going to say that one.
This one was just a no-doubter.
Yeah, that home run, I mean, of course it counts, but at McBride Stadium it's a little bit shorter, and that was a line drive. Don't know if Castleman would have hit that one out in any other ballpark. Of course, it's still a home run. A home run's a home run, but yeah, like you mentioned, that's going out anywhere. That ball was absolutely crushed out there and left. So the Joes double their lead, and they break this game open. We didn't have a whole lot of action on the offensive side up until this inning. Now 4 runs come across for the Joes, all with 2 outs. Garrett Staten started us off. First pitch to Harry Jackson is in there for strike 1. Harry hit a single back in the 4th inning to left field and made it all the way to third off 2 stolen bases before he was stranded there. You found an interesting anecdote today about the stolen bases, Sam.
Yeah, 13 stolen bags for the Joes yesterday.
And that accounts for over a quarter of their year total.
Yeah, I was just doing the stats, just filling them in for preparation of today's game, and I was like, 47. It was just 34 yesterday, and yeah, I did not realize how many stolen bags they had in yesterday's game.
Yeah, that's just an astronomical number from the Joes. They dominated yesterday in Circleville, a 9-2 victory over the Ohio Marlins. The 2-2 pitch is in the dirt to Harry Jackson, so the count works full. Cole Becker is on deck. Becker and Sass, the only Joes batters not to come to the plate yet this inning. The full count pitch. It's a breaking ball, and it gets away from Timmerman. Jackson in there with a walk, and now Cole Becker comes up with 2 outs, looking for his first hit today.
Yeah, things are starting to get a little choppy from Timmerman. He had a good 4 innings, and then this inning now is giving up 4 runs. And that 3-2 pitch was nowhere close, over the head of Harry. And wouldn't be surprised if Harry Jackson's on the move again here.
Jackson likes to steal. He's leaning over there at first, but he's not going to go. First pitch is up high to Cole Becker for ball 1.
Becker's the 8th man to bat in the inning. He's 0 for 2 on the day with the pop out in the infield and then a fly out straight to center field where he hit it hard.
This next pitch looked good, just a tad high. So Becker's ahead 2-0. He can hit the ball well, too. And he's in a hitter's count here. The 2-0 pitch, inside corner, strike 1. The 2-1 offering, runner goes. Pitches inside, good throw over there. No, not a good throw. Looked like a good one, but just bounced short of second base. And so that'll advance the count to 3-1, and now a runner in scoring position. Harry Jackson gets a stolen bag, his 6th of the year.
If I'm Cole here, probably just sitting fastball.
And he calls time there. Long pause on the mound from Timmerman. So he'll step back in now.
Sass is on deck for the Joes. He'd be the 9th batter to bat in the inning for Hamilton.
The 3-1. Cole reaches for it, and he pokes it out up the middle. Diving effort by Nate Rush is not going to be enough. The throw over to the plate is offline. Harry Jackson comes in to score, and it is a 5-0 game.
Yeah,
Cole Becker with the RBI single.
Great piece of hitting by Cole on the 3-1 pitch. Able to get his hands out on a pitch maybe a little bit outside, but able to put it up the middle past the diving Nate Rush in his center field, and Harry Jackson's speed is going to easily come around to score.
So how about this 2-out rally for the Joes? The 8-hitter in the lineup, Evan Ulrich, was the first batter to come in with 2 outs. Now they're all the way at cleanup in Sammy Sass. First pitch to Sammy on the outside corner for strike 1. The Joes have had 2 singles, 2 walks, and a home run in that span. And they lead 5-0. Runner on first. Sass takes this one out to straightaway center. Horvat's going to step back, and he'll make the catch a few feet short of the warning track, and that'll stop the bleeding here for the Bison after the Joes bat around in the 5th. So the Joes break the ice, and they break it open. 5-0 they lead as we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Bison looking to get a couple runs back. When we return, you're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Story Point Fairfield isn't just a place to reside. It's a place for residents to truly shine every day, offering a diverse range of senior living services. Our community is designed to suit all resident lifestyles, from highly independent seniors to those who may require day-to-day assistance. Every resident becomes a member of our community. We strive to make sure each moment of each day is something to remember. Whether you need one surface for multiple sports or a sports-specific field build, the Motts Group is here to help. Their experience ranges from professional sports clubs to educational institutions to community complexes, fueling teams with consistent, safe, and reliable fields. Contact them at 513-548-3622 to get your new turf field. Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is safe and ready for you. Have an injury of some sort? Stop by Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine located on 3035 Hamilton Mason Road. The physicians and specialists at the Tri-Health Orthopedic and Sports Institute provide a full range of orthopedic care to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment on or off the field.
The Joes have broken this one open. 5-0 is the lead as we head into the bottom of the fifth. Sebastian Gongora still on the mound for Hamilton. Canyon McWilliams comes in for the Bison. 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out to third. And I think we're a little shell-shocked after the bats in that last inning. That one was lined directly at Luke Arnold at short, so that's the first out of the inning on the first pitch. But I guess we were a little shell-shocked by the bats in the last inning, but don't let that distract you from the fact Sebastian Gongora's had a great game on the mound. He's only allowed 1 hit and no walks through 5 1/3 innings, or 4 1/3 innings, rather. Adam Fallon is the batter. So he will step in. Fallon out of Powell, Ohio, plays for the Bowling Green Falcons. Takes a first pitch ball. 1-0 on the way from Gongora. Fouled off the barrel of the bat. Up and over the left side of the field. The 1-1 pitch. And this one off the end of the bat, little blooper into left, but Victor Valderrama comes in and denies the hit opportunity. 2 away here in the fifth.
So sometimes pitchers kind of struggle after sitting on the bench for a while when their team's bats wake up and bat around, especially the way the Joes did in the last half inning. But Gongora's come in here in the bottom of the fifth and has gotten 2 quick outs.
Yeah, we were talking to, who was it, Bryce Smith, who was playing in that last 16-1 explosion for the Joes, and said, he said it was a little hard for him to sit in the dugout and, just have that arm be constantly cooling down while you watch your team put up all these runs. And, of course, that's great, but you know that inevitably you're going to have to go back out there on the mound and maybe your arm's not at full conditioning as this one is fouled back by Rutledge. The count is 1-1. Rutledge flew out to right field to lead off the third inning. Now comes to the plate for the second time in the fifth. Rutledge has worked 10 walks. That's third on the team. Breaking ball misses up and away for ball 2. From the windup, leg kick, Gongora gives the pitch. It's a fastball and a golf swing from Rutledge that's lifted straight in the air. Up the middle in the infield, the catch is made by Luke Arnold at short, and that'll retire the side for a quick fifth. So the Joes explode in the top of the inning, and they shut it down in the bottom. 5-0 is the lead as we head to the sixth. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Joes fans, in need of insurance, United Heartland Insurance Agency has your back. A consolidation of a number of family-owned independent insurance agencies dating back to 1872, for years they have been protecting the assets of their clients by offering comprehensive and competitive business, personal, and life insurance products. Visit their Hamilton office at 185 North Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-896-5555.
The Greater Miami Valley YMCA. When communities get better, the world gets better. Discover how we positively impact the nation and how you can help us, one neighborhood at a time. The Greater Miami Valley Y, your local stop for building a healthy spirit for mind and body for all.
The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer spot located in Hamilton that provides a vast selection of the best craft beers the region has to offer. They also offer a great selection of food options from appetizers to entrees, so if you just need a snack while you socialize or want to enjoy lunch or dinner, they have something that will hit the spot. Go online and order at hamilton.thecasualpint.com or go to their location located on 130 Riverfront Plaza. That is 130 Riverfront Plaza in Hamilton, Ohio. Proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.